And now, World Improv Network proudly presents Community Court.
When two parties cannot solve a dispute, no, community court is there to solve the problem. See?
All rise for the most honorable Judge Kenneth Vicarro.
All right. Howdy doody. And, oh, Junior, I didn't mean duty like that.
Oh, Judge, getting him started early.
Well, you know, he's a growing boy, all right? And,
I'll go change him. I'll be back.
you know, got to give him his protein, and you can't give protein without fiber. And, you know, I'm trying my best, and, you know, and he doesn't need any help. I'll tell you that. He's a natural when it comes to pooping.
Oh.
You know, as easy as it is for the sky to be blue, well, Junior's a pooper too. All right. We got you know, we have a lot of interesting figures here in the courtroom, and you know, Cliff, you know, we get celebrities. We
do.
We get people from the government.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes we even get mythical creatures.
That's darn tootin'. Shoot, sometimes we get some interstellar folks. We had Spock and Chewbacca in here one time.
Thor?
Oh man, I forgot about that. I mean, people might think, how can you forget if Thor was in your courtroom? But trust me, we have a roulette of characters that come through here.
Yep.
And but this one is of this world, and at the same time, not of this world. And I'm talking about Mr. Donald Trump. Hello.
That's correct. Thank you. Yeah, the Donald is here.
All right. Well, Mr. Trump, I wish we could meet under more pleasant circumstances. Junior, don't laugh at this. I know his hair looks funny, but just stay cool, man.
Can you keep that kid quiet?
Oh yeah. No, hey.
This is my time.
Junior, I'm sorry. It's the Don, all right? He could sue the pants off us.
I'm going to.
All right. Well, hey, let's not get there. You know, let's take one court case at a time. All right. Let's just address the one on hand. All right. So, Mr. Trump, pleasure to have you.
Pleasure to be here.
And let's hope that we can find a resolution between you, the plaintiff, and our defendant. Your microphone. All right. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Yamaha X316 model V21. That was Yamaha. Junior, it's all right. That's all right. I'm sorry, Mr. Yamaha, Mr. X316 V2. All right. Well, you know, I apologize that it was such a hassle to get here. You know.
Excuse me.
Yes, Mr. Trump.
No, I've just been standing here for like a minute and I haven't said anything, so I wanted to make sure you didn't forget I was here.
All right. No, trust me. You're in plain sight. All right.
Thank you. I'm in plain sight like the enemies of America.
All right. Well, and that was actually, I believe in your statement that I'm reading here, you were just in the middle of expressing such a thought.
Yes.
When Mr. X316 V2, I suppose, cut out.
That is correct.
Or ceased to function.
I don't know what it was. I was at a rally and I had 10,000 Trumpomaniacs out in the audience cheering me on, waiting to hear what I had to say on every single word. And I was just about to get into talking about how America's enemies need to be turned into glass. And Mr. Yamaha X316 Model V2 here just kind of decided to not do anything. And my words fell upon deaf ears.
All right, well, one at a time, Mr. X316 V2, just one at a time. We'll get to your point in just a moment.
I'll tell you, if he worked for me, he'd be fired.
I understand that you're frustrated. Now, this seems like a regular thing that happens, technical difficulties.
I have the best quality microphones. They're all blessed by me. using holy water I myself have made, and to break under such circumstances when I have given you so much is a slap in the face, and I think grounds for a suing.
And you said here, yes, Mr. X316, we get it. All right, I don't know what your deal is. Now, you've said, Mr. Trump, in your statement that I'm reading right here.
Correct.
All right, that you suffered at least $50,000.
At least.
In potential donations to your campaign.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention all the mental anguish felt by the 10,000 Trumpomaniacs who didn't get to hear my words for 3.5 seconds.
All right, well, now let's hear your side of the story, Mr. X316.
Oh, this would be good.
Junior, hey, put aside your cultural biases, Junior. I'm sorry, that's not me. That's from his mom's side, all right?
Hey, the kid speaks the truth.
All right, well, why don't... Oh, okay, Mr. X316, we don't need to get into profanities.
There are kids listening to the show.
Now, Mr. X316, could you maybe get into more detail about what stressful work circumstances you just mentioned? Really, no breaks.
No.
And you say that you were promised certain benefits that you did not actually see.
Well, when you,
Mr. Trump, I mean, when you have an employee and as an astute businessman like yourself, I imagine you understand.
To be
the
clear,
import.
I have lost money on my life. So watch who you're calling astute.
All right.
Oh, now that it is true, I do have a very the best benefits package in the business, but when you don't come through on your job, well, you're fired.
Mr. X316, how long have you been under the employ of Mr. Trump here? And has he stayed true to his word up until this point? All right, well, Mr. Trump, we do not need to demean. I understand that you're on the counter side to this, but at the same time,
I could buy you.
please don't say that to me in front of my son, all right? Junior, don't laugh at I'm not for sale, Junior. Don't think that's not a funny thing.
He just understands that you're poor.
Well, you know what? I work hard. I raise my baby the best I can. And, Junior, why are you on his side?
Well, sometimes your best isn't good enough. Isn't that right, Mr. X316 Model V2?
Mr. Trump, I insist that you put my baby down. I don't care if he walked into your arms or not.
No, he's mine now.
Well, he doesn't like that haircut. And I don't like your haircut.
Hey, I don't need your approval because I have the approval of 25 million Trumpomaniacs all over this country.
Stop calling them Trumpomaniacs.
That's what they are. Oh, yeah, you can take your vitriol and blow it out your cord, Yamaha.
Mr. X316. Okay,
well, I wanted
right.
an American-made microphone in the first place.
Please watch where you put that cord, Mr. X316. I got a baby here, all right?
Hey, you watch this.
Hey,
Ow!
Cliff, could you get my baby out of harm's way? Because right now he is in the middle of a dangerous static crossfire.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Judge, but he pretty clearly picked Mr. Trump over you.
Gosh darn it, Junior, you're trying to break my heart right now. Because if you are, you're doing a good job.
He's a Trumpomaniac now.
I'm sorry, Mr. X316. Maybe you have a family you're trying to support. Yeah, how many children you have? Oh wow, 2 little lapel mics and a headset. That's beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your wife. She sounds like a very nice amplifier. Now, Mr.
I don't know.
Trump,
Word I heard was she was a real woofer.
Oh, now, Mr. Trump, that's just despicable. Oh my gosh. Cliff,
oh,
is
man. He's getting shocked.
is there a way we can cut off the power to Mr. X3? We cannot have an outbreak. All right. Wow, maybe we can finally get to a resolution here. I see in favor of Mr. Trump, actually. No reason except I want my baby back.
Stay tuned for Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. And make sure to give the Windcast your suggestions during the break on what topic Shabazz should swing a bat at. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.